Show with Dino, Jack and Ash.
Good morning, everyone.
We're on air today. That's nice.
We're on air today.
Wowza.
England 6-2 last night in the World Cup. It's pretty wild, Ash.
Against Iran, yes. They've had to also ditch their plans to wear the One Love armband as well. A bit of controversy around that.
FIFA don't like that.
FIFA don't like that. Qatar has quite strong beliefs against the LGBTQ community, and so some of the European nations had launched the armbands as a sign of support for that community.
Yeah.
And now FIFA's come out and said we will suspend players who wear the armband. So it's essentially kibosh.
Also, probably best I don't go over then.
Yeah, Jack, stay here.
Jack, don't go.
A couple of things. Kibosh, yes.
Great word.
That's a great word.
Isn't it?
And can FIFA just do one non-grimy thing?
Yeah.
Just one.
They've given me the ick.
I was going to say,
Jeez.
because before now, I mean, I might be a little ignorant, but their brand wasn't that tarnished, was it?
Oh, no, it's real bad.
It's been bad?
In terms
Okay,
of,
shit.
like...
I retract that.
No. No, if you don't know, you don't know. The corruption and stuff, like, it can be bought where the World Cup is going to be.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money in
That's why it's in the desert.
And is there a really good Netflix doco at the moment about it that everyone's watching?
It's good, but it's slow. Like,
Okay.
you know, Netflix, you're going to make stuff punchy.
Yeah,
It's
pick
slow.
up the pace. Like the F1, that was very well done.
That's good shit.
Drive to Survive.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's a doco.
That
And
is
like,
doco.
that made me interested
Yes.
in that sport.
Yeah.
I reckon your thoughts might drift with the FIFA one. 'Cause
Okay.
I love it, and I'm still looking at my phone.
A bit snore, yeah, right.
The Elton John concert, his last tour date in America.
That's right. The last leg of his US tour of tour.
So, yeah, Ash.
I've just had a complete brain meltdown. But essentially, the closed captioning for that, people were watching it, and the name Donald Trump kept popping up. So they think it was hacked. They're trying to work out what actually happened with it.
I love the idea that it was.
It was definitely some cheeky bugger that did it, but like all the Trump QAnon people will be like, Q's at work here. This is Q.
This is some higher shit.
Did your homes get bunted last night?
Yes, absolutely.
I couldn't keep up because at 4 o'clock it was hailing and raining, and then at 4:30 it was blue skies and the sun was out.
And I attempted to go for a walk with my dog during the blue sky moment, and then all hell broke loose again.
I mean, did you check the radar?
No, I didn't.
See, I was a big radar guy yesterday.
Yeah.
It was fun to watch.
I just went, I'm going to duck out, quickly take her for a run at the park in the hope that we'd get out and back in enough time, and it was horrible.
I woke up in a cold sweat going, is Jack's BMW okay?
Oh, you park underground, wouldn't you, Jack?
Well, yes, I do, but at that particular time, I was visiting my mates Cam and Ellen, seeing their baby, and as I walked out, I got drenched, as did my car. And I only just had it cleaned on the weekend, so you know when you get, like...
My biggest takeaway is that Jack went and saw a baby.
I know, and I posted an Instagram story of it,
yeah.
and people were quite shook by the idea of me being with a baby. Babies are great for an hour.
Yep.
And then you leave them with their parents and realise that that's not a choice that you'll make in your life.
Are you getting clucky?
Absolutely not.
Jack's getting clucky. I heard Jack went to a sperm donation joint yesterday just to keep him on ice, you know?
I heard that too.
Yeah, no.
Into an ice cube tray. Good, that's how it works.
An ice
Right?
tray.
I'm
Just
not a
go down to
scientist.
Kmart. I bought my own.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
you know the ice cubes you put like in a Negroni glass, the big square ones. Yeah, I got a six tray of those.
You want to be careful having pre-drinks at Jack's house, because if you delve into the freezer, you don't know what you're putting in your glass of Negroni.
You and ice guys? No.
That's milk, man.
No.
Why isn't it opaque, this ice cube?
We are putrid.
Melbourne, good morning. Call us if you want to have a yarn. We got some prizes. Let's go to Frankston. Hey, Mark.
How are you, brother?
Good, mate. How's life?
Oh, yeah, not too bad. Come back from a week holiday.
Where did you go?
Nowhere. At the home.
Now, did you sit on the couch and eat chips, my friend?
No, but I need to lose weight.
I appreciate the honesty.
I was going to say sometimes staycations are fun, but you don't sound like you had that much fun, Mark.
Come on, Mark.
No, well, I bought a bike. I bought a racer. And a road bike, so I want to start going for rides up Mornington Peninsula, on Peninsula Link. And it rained all week.
Ah, son of a bitch.
So what got me calling, Jack talking about the radar, and I was checking the radar all last week. But there's something weird going over in like Exmouth and Karratha on the radar.
What do you mean?
When he's like in Exmouth, they got like a circle, like a force. It looks like a force field.
Stand by, pulling it up.
Our UFO expert, Dean, is going to jump onto this one.
Well, maybe one of your listeners are smarter than me. They can tell me. There's like a beam over at Karratha. Looks like a shooting beam thing.
Aliens, dog. That's the only explanation. And I remember on a 60 Minutes story.
It's just like a straight.
So.
It's like a big, thick, straight line, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, but then sometimes over in Exmouth, they got like a circle. I've screen recorded it. I can send it to you, Jack.
Mark, are you a conspiracy theorist?
No, that's why I'm calling. You can hopefully someone smart enough to tell me.
Aliens.
Should we wake up Jane Bunn or something? Call Lavinia?
Bun will be up making a smoothie right now.
Yeah, totally.
Call Bun! I don't know what that is, man. That's strange.
I think Michael Efron from the Weather Bureau could help us out.
No, the Bureau hate us.
They stopped talking to us.
They don't answer my calls.
See, and that's annoying because I used to use them a lot for my news grabs, and then I handed the number over to you, and then all of a sudden it was, what's your sexiest cloud? And now they won't talk to us anymore.
Oh, do they not even answer your calls anymore?
No.
Is it our fault that we're playful, Ash?
I know, right? Hey, Mark, we're going to send you a deluxe gift pack from Panna Organic. I know you're trying to lose weight, but, like, don't worry about it. Enjoy some chocolate, man.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Good to speak to you, Mark. Cranbourne North, and it's Sarah. Now, you've got a trade-off for us. Explain what you want to achieve here.
I do. I was wondering if you had tickets to your farewell party, and in return, I will bring sexy voice James with me.
Done.
Oh, James is from Dandenong South, isn't he?
Dandy North.
Dandenong.
Close.
Oh, you're both from the north parts of suburbs. Cranny
Yeah.
North and Dandy North.
That's
okay.
the one.
Yeah, we can do that, Sarah.
Yay, thank you so much.
How is Sarah bringing sexy voice, James? Are you siblings?
Yeah, remember they're brothers and sisters.
Great, because I was just going to ask if they were banging. Thank God we straightened that out.
Do you want to ask anyway?
Nah.
Do it.
Hey, Sarah, have you and James ever...
No. Sarah, we'll see you there. That'll be fun.
Thanks, guys.
It's our big goodbye show. It's our last ever outdoors show. It's on Monday.
Hitch is going to be there as well, and I've worded up his publicist, the lovely Claire. I was like, mate, that man's going to be there for at least an hour after taking selfies. I'm just warning you now.
Yeah, he will. Hey, Martine in Rosebud, how are you? What's going on?
Good morning, guys. I can't believe you're leaving. I'm just on my way to work. I drive trams in Melbourne.
Oh, wicked.
Oh, cool.
What?
So I go past your place, Dino, I think, Swanson
Yeah.
Street. You in Little Collins?
Flinders Lane. So,
Right, yeah.
Do you
I'm
drive-
always looking for you out in the wild.
do you drive on the up Elizabeth Street, those trams ever?
No, always Swanson up to the
Always.
uni.
Yeah, nice. Well,
What's your
Yeah.
preferred route, Martine?
My preferred route would be probably the number 6 out to... It goes past the uni out to Moreland. I didn't even know where Moreland was, but it's the end of Lygon Street sort of thing.
my preferred route is any route.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Oh, it's
Hey,
top
y'all.
shelf. I had to get a ladder for that one.
Real highbrow.
Martine, we'll see you at the show, mate. Of
You
course
can
we'd
come
love
to our
see that.
goodbye
Oh,
farewell
my
show,
God.
Martine.
Thanks, guys.
The
Have a
last
good
goodbye.
morning.
Only if you come in your Yarra Trams uniform, though, so we can spot you.
Yeah, no worries. I will. Thank you.
Love that. So billboards these days are all digital. Often they move and they're just big ass screens. Back in the day, obviously, billboards were just pictures.
Yeah, and they're quite captivating in the dark. Like, I enjoy a billboard driving into work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like just a big cinema screen.
Great being, behind the wheel, driving to work, being distracted by a giant billboard.
Oh, what? You don't have to take it to that
Nan.
side. Yeah. All right, Auntie, go grab your glasses, you old woman.
No, I actually forgot my glasses today, so the news is going to be a bit of a lucky dip.
Yes.
Good. That's fun, though. I like that.
Being big TVs, they're susceptible to what, Jack?
Well, they're susceptible to hackers, and it feels like at the moment hacking's a big thing. We were literally just talking about the Elton John concert being, I guess you'd say, hacked.
The closed
captions.
captioning
Yeah.
is hacked, yeah.
Well, a billboard up in Brisbane on, I think, Milton Road, if anyone's familiar with the streets of Brisbane, was hacked for 3.5 minutes on Sunday morning. The company goer doesn't know who by, but what was being displayed was one of the internet's finest websites, Pornhub.
Give us a look.
So, on the screenshot I've got here, you can't actually see the adult content that's being shown. But on a Sunday morning, people on the way home from a sesh, if they've had an all-night, if they've pulled a daylighter, I feel like would quite enjoy that.
What time was it?
At 9:23 a.m. exactly Sunday morning. There's the people. I love that I automatically go to people driving home from a sesh, but there's also probably the people on their way to church on a Sunday
Or taking
morning.
the kids to like school
sport.
Sunday morning sport or whatever. Great.
What was I want to see the description of the video.
Or at least the category. I was really trying to zoom in on what category
like
we
give us
were
more
on.
details of the, what was actually
man.
displayed.
That's wild.
I can see that it's, I think it was videos in Australia,
Okay.
but it doesn't, I wish we had an actual graphic.
Yeah.
We've gone from drawing dicks in wet cement to putting real dicks on things.
I'm
Yeah.
proud of us.
Wow.
And the Queensland police were brought in to help find the perpetrator. I mean, surely they've got better things to be doing.
I mean,
just
it's like schoolies at the moment. Surely it's just some kids having a prank.
Exactly.
I mean, it's so harmless when, minors see a butt plug on a giant screen. Man, that's wild.
Bit of fun.
Real quick, Jacinta, good morning. Jacinta.
Hello.
Whoa, what's
Hi,
going on with
Jacinta.
your telephone?
Sorry, Dina. I'm driving to work.
All right, mate. Well, you have a good day.
Can I come to the last show?
Yeah.
I'm going to get in so much trouble because I just keep giving these away, but yes.
Oh,
Yep.
you're a legend.
Nah, you are.
So much.
Get back to the road.
Yes, I will. I'll
As
go
Pink
work.
would say,
Great.
so what?
Yeah, so what?
Legend.
Now you are. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, good morning, Melbourne. Hope you're good. Now, Pink has just done a tribute to the great Olivia Newton-John.
Yes, yesterday at the American Music Awards, she performed a cover of Hopelessly Devoted to You, which I thought was great.
How beautiful.
And she also opened the American Music Awards with Never Not Gonna Dance Again. Is that right? Never.
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 Not
Guys, she's never
doing
gonna
it.
not dance again.
Never ever.
Never Gonna Not Dance
But
Again.
this is what she did. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for the song. Quite often you can see a man listening to this in a 04 Suzuki Swift in the city.
And that scene with the paper and the little blow-up door.
Oh, yes.
In just a cloud of lemon vape coming out the Swift.
Can you find a Pink grab for later?
I sure can of her singing, yeah. And she's also announced that she's dropping a new album, Trustfall, which will be out in February next year, which I feel like all of Melbourne and Australia will go nuts for. 'Cause
Yes.
We're obsessed with her.
In 5 seconds, what's coming up?
We have one of my good mates, actually, Josh Caddy, who retired from Richmond last year. This year, he'll be joining
5
us.
seconds is up.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Hello! Good
morning.
Just warming up, gang. Oh, boy.
You know when you wake up with just like one side of your throat achy? Like I never understand that. Like,
Sounds
it's just,
like you have some glandular issues, Jack.
Sounds like COVID.
it's just it's not COVID. It's just my left side. It's bizarre.
Sounds like you got a hickey that was too hard and
Yeah.
it's upset the inner balance.
Yeah, why are you wearing a scarf today? It's very hot
That's
in the
why.
studio.
That's why.
Hickey boy. So there was a debate, was there?
Yes, last night there's only one leaders debate happening for this state election.
Right.
It was held in Box Hill. Premier Daniel Andrews was declared the winner of that debate. Obviously, the election is this weekend. Early voting centres are open though if people don't want to line up.
The only sort of feedback I saw on the debate, or I guess tweet, because I just was scrolling through Twitter, was Jeff Kennett. And he wrote, so-called debate, a waste of space, no atmosphere, sterile setting, unbalanced adjudication, no passion, not a debate at all.
Whoa, Jeff.
Who was the adjudicator?
Settle down,
I'm
Jeff.
not sure. I didn't see it.
Aaron and Sydney, I need my sound effects, brother. You gonna crank that up, my man? So it's like a big old Jeff wants a punch on.
I think so, because I reckon the last debate I watched was with our friend Sarah Arbo between ScoMo and Albo, and people didn't like that they were talking over her and that they were talking over each other. But it did sort of, I guess, make for good car crash viewing.
Well, we spoke about it, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
So no fireworks whatsoever.
No, I think it was pretty quiet.
Australia playing the World Cup in half an hour, and that's all I'll be doing while we're on air. Right, Jackie?
You're going to be that distracted, aren't you?
All good?
Do you want to swap roles for the morning? You can just go and sit next
You
door.
might need to.
Yeah.
Because then you can have it unmuted.
The answer is yeah.
Because we're taking on France, and that's some tough competition. So it's a very big first game for the
Right.
Socceroos to
That's
have.
right.
Because I know nothing about it and couldn't care less.
Yeah, we know.
Don't worry.
The other thing in our group is there was a draw in the other games. That means we don't have to do as much.
We like that.
So that's pretty good.
That's good. Because there's different groups within
Don't try and
the World
explain
Cup.
it.
Okay.
It'll just wash
That's
over it.
Yeah, true.
No, I appreciate you trying to, though.
Yeah.
That's I didn't understand that. There's
Yeah.
different groups. Great.
What else? Anything else, gang?
People can't wear, people were mad about the rainbow armbands. I saw an article pop up about that.
And did you see what Budweiser has decided to do with all the beer,
Yes.
the surplus beer?
that when the World Cup is over, the winning team get to take the leftover beer.
Well done, Jack.
See, I read the bullshit around it.
See, he knows soccer. He basically knows
Yeah,
soccer.
thank you.
Imagine the young kid that came up with that in the Budweiser boardroom.
Yeah.
You've done it, Jimmy. This is a PR dream.
The PR dream, though, Jimmy, would have been giving it to a punter.
Or just
single
selling
punter.
it at the World Cup like they'd intended to do.
Or that.
They'll get shot, Ash.
Yeah, true.
You want the Budweiser people to get shot, Ash?
Little Jimmy?
So in the US, a couple has just broken the record for giving birth to the oldest twin babies, which sounds bizarre, but these twin babies that were recently born, Lydia and Timothy,
We're 21.
they're already, 30 years old at birth. Already, the twins,
I was being a dickhead.
because they have come from the oldest frozen embryos.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
I thought Sally had been walking around with a baby bump for 21 years.
No, not quite. But
Wow.
Yeah, so this couple from Oregon, Philip and Rachel, they've already got 4 kids, but decided they wanted a bigger family. 4 wasn't enough. I know you probably feel the same way, Jack. You just want oodles of children. And they wanted to help what they call children in need. They said that they like the idea that they're saving lives that are trapped. So went to an organisation that takes embryos and, that are donated and continues to freeze them.
Yeah.
So this couple went to this organisation, went, which embryo is the oldest? We'll take that. And then went through the IVF process and,
So it wasn't their embryo.
No.
that they'd saved. It was just a random embryo.
just a random.
So someone else's egg and sperm, if I'm correct.
Correct. So they knew that the biological father created the embryo with an egg donor, and it was frozen in April 1992, but he passed away before they resulted
So
in...
these babies were made with, some top shelf sperm.
Well, we don't know that...
Old sperm.
Yeah,
It's-
we know it's old. We don't know if it's top shelf. We don't...
The surprising delight of that would be quite fun because you wouldn't know anything about the sperm donor or the egg donor. The kid might, do you know what I mean? It would be, but it could also end real bad.
I was going to say surprise and delight,
or you're a little dick.
Yeah. This child could be, or children, they could be real assholes. We don't know.
I wonder how long the sperm can stay in the freezer for. I mean,
In the
yes-
ice cube tray.
Yeah, we were
Because
talking about my ice cube tray yesterday.
Jack's got a DIY method set up at home just to keep it fresh.
Yeah, the Kmart Spirits ice cubes are my favourite.
Because you want to maintain your, how old are you now?
25.
25. So you want to keep that for your future
So what?
offspring.
21 years, what's that?
Do you,
46. Yeah,
does
okay.
your lifestyle include anything that could cause sterilisation, Jack?
I don't believe so. I mean, unless a vodka lemonade is going to make the baby drunk, I reckon I'm good.
You want to make sure you're not mixing up your ice cubes for your vodka lemonades and your collections.
That's true.
He's labelled him. He labelled him.
Because I wouldn't put the sperm in a proper like a hospital's freezer. I'd just chuck it in at home.
Well, that's what you do.
Fisher and
Well,
Paykel.
that's what you are doing.
Yeah, we've established that. Just, make sure the labels are clear. Wow, so they're healthy and all that stuff, Ash?
Yeah, well, the mother was asked if she felt nervous about the health of the embryos, considering how old they are. And she said that she didn't feel any more nervous than the health of her other kids. So
Science, huh?
science.
You should be. You should be nervous because you don't know what kind of kid you're going to have.
I agree.
And also stop worrying, when the people, it's you're going to have this cute baby, but what happens when it's 7 and it kills somebody?
Why is it
That's
going to
so
kill
green.
someone, man?
Because it could be sperm from a murderer.
So
don't
you're
know.
saying they might have sociopathic, killer tendencies or
I
something?
just want to know when we're going to make a half human, half animal. If we're doing all this crazy stuff,
Would you like the egg to be animal the female's egg to be the animal or the human, or the sperm to be animal or human?
Whatever it takes to make a centaur, Jack.
I think
That's
we're
a
now
half
talking
human,
about
half horse.
bestiality, guys.
No, we're not.
No, because we're not making them do it. We're doing it in a lab.
Oh, in the bacon.
I think like
I want a horse
a
boy.
horse's semen. That's what I
Yeah.
was about to say. Because that's a big schlong.
Yeah. Good morning, gang. Louise in Mount Waverley. How's your morning going?
Good morning. I'm like really sad. Like,
Why?
What's up?
Honestly, guys, who else is going to talk about big schlongs on radio the way you guys do?
That's a good point.
It is a
It's
travesty.
a specialty of ours.
It is, and I really feel it in my heart.
The big schlong or us?
Well, maybe not my heart.
I can still try and
But-
drop big schlong in my news, maybe, from time to
Yeah,
time.
you'll still hear Ash's voice, so maybe
Ash, would
just
you
for
do that
you.
for me?
Yes, Louise, I'll drop big schlong in my
that-
news for you.
Ash,
That
what would
would
that
make me so happy.
So to do that, there'd have to be sort of like a big schlong in a story, I guess, right?
Yeah.
What would that sound like? I wonder.
Rob Shervington, or who was the last person?
Oh,
that sang on
no,
the beach?
the guy on that, In today's news, good morning, Ash Gardner with you. A man with a big schlong has been seen running from a Glen Iris bank after a robbery this morning. How's that, Louise?
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
Thank you, Ash. That's so sweet of you to think of Louise like that.
Whenever I think of big schlong, Louise, I'll think of you.
what
just-
am I going to do without you guys?
Slip in a story about that guy, Jonah. I just Googled him. Jonah Falcon, the man with the biggest penis.
I was talking about the Australian who was on that the Netflix series, and he had the full frontal.
Adam Demos in
That's
Sex
it.
Life.
Yes.
Oh, the actor.
Yes.
Unforgettable one.
And is it fake? Is
I was
it
going to
not?
say, I still believe it's a prosthetic. But
Do you?
Yeah.
What else is happening in the world of big schlongs, Ash?
Good morning, Melbourne. Ash Gardner with you. Well, truck drivers are at a standstill on the Monash after a big schlong got in the way.
Good.
Hey, this is great
What am I
improv.
doing with my journalism degree?
I hope Marilyn's listening.
Seriously.
I paid for my daughter's education.
She must be proud. Why did we leave Canada?
Louise, here you go. What do you got?
Louise, we're going to send you a $200 My Deal voucher. Black Friday sales are now on My Deal. Huge savings on tech, appliances, furniture and more. Head to mydeal.com.au. T's and C's apply.
Awesome, thank you. Any chance I can come say goodbye in person? You guys have been a
Yes.
part of my life.
Hey,
Okay.
mate. Is that
I will allow it.
We're going to be in so much trouble for you, Louise, but it's worth it.
We'll see you there. We feel the love.
I feel like Louise from Mount Waverley we speak to a lot. You have to say yes.
Couldn't agree more, Jackie. Sharon, how are you?
Good, thank you, and happy hump day.
Yep. Sadly, none of us have been humping, unless I'm wrong.
Well, that is unfortunate. Look, I need to share with you. I've joined a really controversial club.
Oh, no, it's not the KKK, is it?
No, it's anyway, I put my Christmas tree up.
Oh, Sharon.
I know it's only November and it's not sitting well.
Well, before we full tee off on you, it is late November. But,
It's actually been up for a week.
all right.
No.
Because I was
So
going to
that's taking me
say,
back to mid-November.
You crazy woman.
had you said you
I
put it up
know.
yesterday, I was going to say you could have just waited a week. But mid-November, are you bored in life, Sharon?
Well, no, I'm running out of weekends to do it so that it is up for Christmas. So I had to sort of fit it in, but it's already staring at me like a beacon and I'm not loving it.
Is
Yeah, I
it a
get
real tree or a fake tree?
Oh, no, it's definitely a fake tree. I was going to say because it's less messy, but no, the fake trees are just as messy.
Yeah. And are the electronics on the lights potentially a threat to your home?
Well, I hope not.
Yeah, and the
They're
dodgy
still on, so I hope not.
It just feels dodgy wrapping up a plastic tree in electrics, you know?
I agree.
Should we get Ash to improv
Yeah.
about a Pakenham house fire?
Good morning, Melbourne. Ash Gardner with you. A home in Pakenham has gone up in flames overnight after an electrical fire was sparked by the Christmas tree. Sharon, the homeowner, managed to escape unharmed.
That is dark.
Both
How have we discovered this trick with a week to go, you know?
I know. Hey, Sharon, we're also going to send you a $200 My Deal voucher. Their Black Friday sales are on now, so visit mydeal.com.au. T's and C's apply.
That is wonderful. Thank you.
Shaz and Louise, love you both.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack, and Ash.
Hope you're good. What's happened overnight? They reckon there's reports that old Vlad Putin is really sick. They've been saying this for a while, Ash.
They have.
Let's just hope he doesn't get a bit, trigger happy with the old nukes in his deathbed,
Seriously.
The other one is Kim Jong-un. He often falls ill in the news cycle a little bit.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
And then he comes back to life.
Yeah.
You know when you have COVID or like a really bad flu and you start having those fever dreams when you wake up in sweats and you're like low-key hallucinating?
Yeah.
Imagine the things Vlad could do whilst in one of those.
Terrifying.
Oh.
Terrifying.
Whereas if Ash were to wake up in a fever dream, you'd like go and run a marathon.
Yeah.
100%. That's kind of what I've been doing.
In fever dreams.
It's been a whole year of fever dream.
You'd get a PB, Ash.
I would.
Good morning, Tessa. Good morning. Oh, no, wait a second. Hey, Tessa, how you going?
Fabulous. I found a secret to youth.
Oh, okay. Hit
The
us.
fountain of youth.
Tell us.
So I turned 47 last Sunday, and my best friend said I don't look over 35.
Uh-huh.
And the secret is cake and pastries.
Cake and pastries.
Wow.
Cake and pastries.
What is it about cake and pastries that keeps you so youthful, Tessa?
Because you know how Madonna said you can either choose your face or your bum?
Uh-huh.
Well, if you choose your face, well, I suppose both. Because cake and pastries make you plumper, and therefore it evens out your wrinkle.
Uh-huh.
Right.
So
I
you
think
can
that's
either
the fountain of
choose
youth.
your ass or your face. That's some
Well, I suppose if
insight.
you have cake, you can have both.
You can't have both.
No.
Oh, no. No.
So as you consume said pastry, you say I either want this to go up north or down south.
Yeah.
And that's where it
Exactly.
goes.
Or
Yeah,
you
that's
could
it.
just get Botox and filler.
Yeah, or get like a ball clip and clip the back of your neck, right, and that'll stretch the front
What's
of
a
your face.
ball
Yeah.
clip?
It's a clip.
You know, the bull clip.
Oh, like
The big black boys
Yeah.
that you used to like put on each other in primary school when we were
Yeah.
running around.
yeah, okay.
They pinch, man.
Yeah.
Tessa, happy
fun.
birthday, first of all, and
Thank you.
hope you're well.
How did you know?
Yes. And again, very devastated. You guys are leaving.
Yeah.
I know.
Ah, mate.
Dino
you know.
knew it was her birthday because at the
How
start
can
of
you
our
do that,
conversation with Tessa, she told us she turned
horrible birthday
47
gift.
on Sunday.
I'm sorry, Tessa. I'm sorry. But hey, we'll be around. You can go to Jack's house, whatever.
Absolutely. Rock up, Tessa. Just DM me and I'll leave the code out for you.
Yeah, it's easy. All the best.
Good chat.
or not.
Don't worry about it.
Nathan in Frankston. Good morning, Nathan.
How are you, Nath?
Morning, guys. How we going?
Yeah, all right. What do you got for us this morning, friend?
Oh, not much. I'm just calling to say goodbye, and I'm shattered you guys are leaving us.
Feels
Goodbye.
real now.
It does feel
It's,
real.
it's kind of kicking in for me now.
It's a bit upsetting.
You're about 7 days early, though, Nathan. Is today the last day you're going to listen to us?
Yeah, but it's getting there, and I know if I don't get in now, they might not get a chance to say goodbye. So,
Mate.
Oh, Nate.
Well, hopefully we'll speak to you next week anyway, Nath.
you guys keep my mornings going. So
mate,
it's a bit rough this early, so it's good to have a laugh.
Well, we love when your name pops up, Frankston Nathan. You're one of the greats.
That's good. Thanks, guys.
See you,
Hey,
mate.
speaking of Frankston, did you see that hectic footage of the crane falling on Frankston Hospital
Yeah,
yesterday?
the rig collapsed.
What?
No one was injured. Staff and
I was wondering
patients were evacuated safely. Yeah, no one was injured, thankfully.
In
I don't
that
know
sort
how.
of circumstance, like, I'd love to hear from a nurse or someone that was there yesterday, 13-24-10. What happens if you're in the middle of, like, an operation or surgery? Like, do you quickly...
It was in the mental health ward, so
Okay.
there wouldn't have been any procedures as such taking place. But still, like, it's
frightening.
overwhelming to get. It was like 70 people had to be moved out. So
Wow.
Jesus.
Chuck them down at the deck in Frankston with Nathan.
Yeah, Nathan will have him.
or
They can have a drink.
Yeah, or Davies.
Or Davies, yeah. Is Davies still there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, rode past that not long ago.
We'll get to some news next, Melbourne. Hope you're good. Hey, good morning. It's the early show on Nova 100. Gardner.
A Maroochydore woman has been arrested after allegedly stabbing a fisherman for throwing a hot chicken at her.
Okay. Is the hot is the chicken thrower a comedian called Willem Powerfish?
I don't believe so, no.
Because his thing is to throw chooks at at the ocean as bait and at other fishermen. He's very funny.
Oh.
This doesn't mention a comedian?
No.
Or maybe he's inspired this.
Yeah, does he film himself doing this and upload it?
Does.
There's been a lot of chicken-related stories this year. There was a chicken man who ate 40 rotisserie chickens in 40 days. Now we've got this chicken man, and now we've got the poor stabbing chicken man victim.
I went to buy a hot chook at like 5 o'clock on Tuesday night.
Bachelor's handbag?
A bachelor's handbag. I always forget what it's called. And they were sold out. My Woolies, they're always sold out way too early.
Nothing better.
I know. I felt like one.
Would have you stuck your fingers in the bag like Dean does while you're driving home?
I don't think I would have.
Bullshit.
You guys know me. I would have been wigging out with my hand sunny at the minute I got in the car.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you do with your steering wheel once you've shoved your hand in the chook bag?
I walk direct from Coles to home.
So there's no vehicle involved.
Yeah, you've got the luxury of then being able to pick them.
Oh, yeah, it's still not a pretty sight. A man hoeing into hot chook in public. Like, it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
But try and stop me.
I kind of want to see it one day. I want to be a fly on the wall catching Dean in the wild, one hand in a chook bag.
And if you come near me, I hiss.
And you'll throw it at me if I get too close. So, which is what Melanie Jane Byers was arrested for stabbing someone who did that to her. This guy had gone down to fish near a bridge where she'd been living, and he claims an argument broke out and she stabbed him, but she reckons he threw the hot chook at her and then things escalated.
Wow.
Imagine being the judge on that case.
Honestly.
I feel, yeah.
Wow.
How do you pick that apart?
Yeah, because neither of them are winners in what sounds like a bit of a grim scenario and circumstance around a bridge.
Yeah. Oh.
Terrifying.
So, what's her punishment?
Well, she's been denied bail, so she'll have to remain behind bars until she fronts court in March next year. She's facing the charge of unlawful wounding.
Oh. Do we know what she used to stab him?
A knife of some description.
Okay.
I don't know if it was a shiv or a cooking knife. I don't have that detail, but...
Well, I can't wait for the movie adaptation of this lovely, lovely story.
Seldom think of the chicken.
Bit of an Ask Us Anything. Well, I've just taken a bunch of calls and people have questions. So let's go to Lisa and Pakenham. You're up first.
Okay. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Morning.
My question is a gift card a cop-out? Does it say don't care, don't know, can't be bothered?
Yeah, I'll go first. It's boring. And half the time they sit in your wallet. And you forget you got a damn gift card.
All right, Lisa, I love a gift card, but I feel you have to be a little bit manipulative with the gift cards. For example, I tell my family what gift cards I want for Christmases or birthdays and hope that they drip feed it to people, because I would rather purchase something that I like and have chosen, like style-wise, but it's got to be the right store or place. You've got to know the person.
Yeah, see, I agree. I think it can be a cop-out if it's just a lazy, quick buy and totally irrelevant to the person who's receiving it. But if you know they want something from a certain store and you purchase a gift card for that store and say, hey, I was thinking you could use this for X, Y, Z, then it can be thoughtful.
If I bought you an off-your-tree gift card,
you
would
know
like
that it's specifically, like if you had your eye on something, but that item like exceeds Jack's budget, but he's contributed to it, that can be thoughtful.
Or stylistically, I'm not sure what would suit.
Correct.
Okay, so I can't get a Coles one.
No.
Just give him cash. Jesus.
Actually, true cash is cool.
Give him cash.
Old school.
I wouldn't turn down an off-your-tree gift card, though, at least. So you think about me this Christmas.
Lisa, we're going to send you a deluxe gift pack from Panna Organic, which includes chocolate spreads and more.
Thank you.
All right, Cooper in Langwarrin. Cooper, I think you had a question.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I've wanted to ask Dino a question for quite a while.
Yeah.
Since you guys are leaving, I thought, might as well do it now. So if you buy a vacuum, right, and then you say, this vacuum sucks, is that good or is that bad?
Is this a riddle?
Cooper, I like the cut of your jib.
This vacuum sucks. I reckon it still means it's shithouse. Because you go, it sucks good if it was a good sucker. But if it just suck, you'd just say it sucks.
Yeah,
I agree. Or you'd add a few extra words in, like if it was positive, you'd be like, "Ooh, she sucks well." The old Dyson.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
It's a she, is it, Jackie?
Or he. Ooh,
yeah,
he sucks well.
Cooper. Sometimes my friends and I like to smash glass in my house and then vacuum it for the ecstasy of the feeling of the glass going up the pipe.
Doesn't that ruin your vacuum?
No, who knows, man? You know. So give it a go. It's fun and it's a cheap thrill.
Yeah.
Cooper, you hear me?
Just make sure you get it all, Cooper, so you don't cut your feet up.
Yeah, I reckon that's a good idea.
Thanks, Mum.
You are.
What do you think he's going to do? Go and jump up and down on it?
No, but sometimes you can miss tiny little
Hey,
shards.
Cooper, you want some wine?
We'll send you 6 bottles from Zonzo Estate. Enjoy authentic Italian cuisine paired with the perfect drop at Zonzo Estate.
Keep sucking hard, our friend.
Thanks so much for that, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, brother.
All right, let's finish up with Sharon in Pakenham. Sharon, what's your question?
I actually have a moral dilemma.
Oh,
yes.
I know, and I feel like there's 3 of you, so you can vote for me. So a couple of years ago, my son actually suggested that I listen to your station. Says, Mum, you'll love them. First thing in the morning, they're really great, they're funny. So I swapped.
Yeah.
Now, my problem is I've been very blessed and won a couple of prizes over the years, and he's now requesting a spotter's fee. However, I feel like now that you're leaving me, I kind of feel like he should just keep me in this lifestyle to which I've become accustomed. So who owes who here?
Jesus.
I mean, you birthed him, you win.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome, thanks.
Yeah.
I reckon it's as simple as that.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take away his food, his PlayStation.
Yeah.
You're like God to this boy. So how old is he?
He's actually 30.
Oh, shit.
Take away his pocket money, Sharon. Really get him where it hurts.
Yeah, I'll do.
Ah, yes. She's done it again, old Megan Trainor. It's the early show.
Ash, I'm showing you the TikTok dance now.
Oh, this is fun.
That's a TikTok song, that Megan Trainor.
Should we learn that and perform it at the OB on Monday?
Yeah, Ash, and straight after that, I'll go to a park and end it all.
Hey, I want to talk about Kanye before we wrap up because he returned to Twitter a few days ago.
Oh, great.
His first tweet back was, testing, seeing if my Twitter is unblocked. Clearly it's unblocked because he's able to tweet. And I mean, as if Elon's going to keep Ye blocked if he's letting Donald Trump back on. But I quite enjoyed yesterday's tweet. He did a poll and he tweeted, first time at Mar-a-Lago, space. Rain and traffic, space. Can't believe I kept President Trump waiting, space. And I had jeans on, space. Yikes. What you guys think his response was when I asked him to be my running mate in 2024? And then the poll is, that's very yay or that's very nay.
Oh,
wow.
Jesus. That would be, I hope that happens. That'll just be such a fun thing to watch.
Won't that be amazing?
Kanye and Trump, 2 great minds, just ruining the world together.
Awful for society, brilliant for reality TV, though. Chuck a camera crew on them.
It's just a continuing dumpster fire for Kanye. It's also come out recently, Adidas employees are claiming that he was showing explicit photos of Kim Kardashian to them.
Oh, man, the more that comes out, the more I think he's just like a bogan child in high school. Look at this. I got tits on my phone. Look. That's what I'm worried that his vibe was.
I think it would have been, and also he probably thinks he can get away with it because she's got a sex tape out and she already posts, naughty photos or like photos in bikinis, which doesn't make it okay.
No.
But that would be his justification.
Kanye is someone who hasn't been told no enough in his life, and now he just thinks he can do whatever he wants.
He and Trump, right?
Yeah.
Similar.
And Elon Musk has actually just put a poll out as well this morning asking for people to vote whether he thinks that other accounts that have been suspended should also be granted an amnesty as long as they haven't broken the law. Like, what a mess.
Elon Musk is just the guy who never had any social interactions growing up and probably many friends. And now he's got all this power and money. I think he's just taking the piss, but he could be doing a Kanye with his wealth.
I
Tesla
agree.
isn't going great because he was dicking around. When it first came out, they had the monopoly on electric cars.
Yeah.
But now all the car manufacturers with a century history of making cars, they're catching up, Ash.
And if you keep being a dick, everyone will boycott Tesla like they have done with Ye.
Jesus.
Absolutely.
I hate to say it, but Kanye, how do you come back from all this?
Everyone's up in arms
bullshittery?
about cancel culture, but I think sometimes it's got a place. Like when people are really doing bad stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's got a place for people to go, oh, they're a bit on the nose. I'm probably going to go off them for a while.
Yeah, to actually get cancelled, you have to go to these lengths. I think it's pretty hard to get cancelled.
I agree.
But Kanye's managed to do it.
I reckon he's done it.
Oh, congrats, brother. That's good shit. Back in a second.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Whoa, Eminem's in the studio.
Good morning. It's done, guys. I've committed and I've done it.
I'm proud of you because it's a big leap.
I know. It was, and also a long leap. 4 hours it took.
Jack bleached his hair, everyone. It looks fantastic, Jack.
It looks amazing.
I spoke about it on Creasy, Sam and Brownie yesterday in my issues with Sam. They said commit to it and do it because I think I've spoken about doing it before.
You
like at the
have.
start
When
of the
you
year.
first went for that haircut.
The shorter haircut, yeah. Anyway, I went and did it. It was great. I took 2 rounds of bleach and then they dye it. And in the first round of bleaching, they cover your hair in foil. And it was burning and getting hot. And then I got really nervous. Like, are you okay? Is it stinging? I'm like, no, it's all good. Like, I can handle it.
So the anxiety
I kept checking. And then what they weren't telling me at the time is my neck started going all red and I started getting a mad rash.
Oh, and you're nervous, Jack.
And then I started sitting there and I'm like, I think I'm having a panic attack. I think I'm going to faint because it was so hot.
Yeah.
And then the guy comes over and he takes the foil off for a second. He goes, oh, this is too hot. We need to take the foil off. And then I'm sitting there like seeing stars. You start seeing stars.
Yes.
I was like, I'm going to order some grilled. So I Uber Eats some grilled. Nothing as Simon Says and Pepsi Max.
Oh, yeah.
You feel good, Jackie?
I do. I was pleasantly surprised at the start. Under some light, it looks a little bit yellow. Like I look a bit full Slim Shady under this light, but that's okay.
Man.
I'll tone it. The purple shampoo will fix it.
I think it's a great look on you. I love it.
I love it on Instagram as well. People are so funny just sharing their honest feedback. Like a couple of people replied, someone wrote, looks okay. Then someone else wrote, nah, you shouldn't have done it. You look 7. Thank you. Thanks, Karen.
You've got quite a grizzle going on at the moment as well.
Yeah.
With the facial hair.
Yeah.
I
So
feel like I've got to commit to that.
Yeah, you do. I think it looks great. I think it's a great combo.
At Jack Charles, if you'd like to troll me, you can see a photo of it. Anyway,
Also, who's getting on there to post rude things? People are...
I know.
Take a hike.
Take a hike, Ash.
Yeah.
Honestly, go to bed, Mum.
Hiking is beautiful, actually. You should really try it.
You meant to say, walk in front of a train, you bastards.
Yeah, that's harsh.
Yeah, you know.
Did you go to Grill Americano, Dean?
Yeah, it's good, man.
What did you eat?
A big old steak. Yum, yum. It's a flash restaurant in the city. And I implore you all to go there. All right, we'll get to some news next.
We need to talk about the Arias, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shit show.
A train wreck.
Was it on telly?
It was on telly, but it should not have been after what I saw.
Oh, no.
Really?
Yeah, I've got some grabs for you.
Good morning. The Arias were on last night, and apparently it was a bit of a shit show. Before we get to that, Baker Boy cleaned up.
He won Album of the Year.
My man.
And also,
He took out 5 awards in total.
He did. And there was a really beautiful tribute as well to Olivia Newton-John, Judith Durham, Archie Roach.
Yep.
That was really nice. Tones and I won Song of the Year with Cloudy Day.
I saw Tones and I and Peking Duck get up and do a Grease number.
How good. I missed that.
One that I want.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's at the end where they're at the fair. Remember that bit?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, what a film.
Best Australian live act went to the Wiggles, which we love to see.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Love that.
Well, they've been doing like adult shows last year.
Yeah, they beat out Amy Shark.
When you say
Game
adult
Youths.
shows, you don't mean the raunchy type.
I mean, live sex shows.
People would want to see that on the big red car.
There'd be a market for it.
That's wrong. I'm just trying to find that Grease song that I friggin' love. Yes, here we go. So Tones and I and Peking Duck. We got up into this, and Tones and I was full getting a yodel going on.
Really?
Yeah, it's worth a look. But let's go to the shit show that it was.
She's been quiet for a while, Tones and I as well. It was
Yeah.
nice to see her back. So Channel 9, I get the meetings that would have happened at 9 here, and it's like we need to bring in young talent and Instagram-like talent to host things like the red carpet, to present, and recap the awards that had happened. But the thing with that is there is a difference between being an influencer and an Instagram star and knowing how to TV present.
100%.
And unfortunately last night, this has never been more evident. So Prince Wilkins, Richard Wilkins' son, and Lucinda Froomes, her name's Froomes, she's a big Instagram star.
yes.
She's hilarious.
Yeah.
She's great. they presented together, but it just didn't go down so well on TV. Take a listen to this first little bit.
For Down Under featuring Colin Hay.
Anyway, after the break, it's going to be Amel and the Sniffers. The best hard rock was the chats for you.
And the best, most popular international was for Harry Styles for Harry's House. What a great album that was.
Of course.
That's good stuff, gang.
But Bruce has experience on TV. Like she's hosted stuff before.
I think she's hosted what on TV she has. She's hosted Instagram shows and Instagram sort of little series, but I've never seen her host a live television broadcast.
Okay. It sounded like an in-house high school production.
It did, and they kept like looking at each other and umming and ahhing, and then she just dropped the F-bomb, which people were annoyed at on Instagram and online because their kids were watching. And then my favourite part is when they came back from that bit of dead air at the end that you just heard then, this happened.
We're back on YouTube, and look, I'm very...
Wait a minute, was it live on YouTube?
No, she was saying we're back on YouTube, but they were on Channel 9.
Gotcha.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
We're back on YouTube, and look, I'm very excited for the next segment because it's the one and the only... We'll see you after the break.
Man, that's...
What? I want to know what was happening in her ear.
There was nothing happening in her ear. I don't think they had earpieces. She was squinting, trying to look at I think an autocue or a piece of paper to the left of the camera.
Oh.
But I just felt bad for them because they're not TV presenters.
That's a special kind of shithouse.
That gives
You are
me
the one.
secondhand anxiety.
Same. I feel for them. And I also always think when I watch those sorts of things, God, I hope there's Americans not watching being like, is this how they do award shows?
Man, that's Hey, good morning. We sort of touched on this yesterday, but Balenciaga, the humongous fashion brand that it seems like every pop artist is referencing Balenciaga.
Absolutely. Like Kim Kardashian's tied to it.
Lizzo.
Bella Hadid.
But yeah, yesterday they had to say sorry about Wardash.
So Balenciaga's copped massive backlash after it launched a bondage-inspired kids' clothing campaign.
Give us a look.
So the campaign basically shows little children holding teddy bears, and the teddy bears are dressed in S&M type gear.
God, that's strange.
Very odd. Very strange.
When Sam was talking about this yesterday, I was going through the photos, and I don't know if it's because I don't have kids, but I don't see that big of an issue with it. Like, I get it's weird, but what would be weirder is if the kids were wearing it. So it's the teddies that are wearing it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I get it.
It's weird, man.
It's still weird, Jack.
I'm not trying to, but
No, let him go.
Okay. No, go.
I just don't want Balenciaga to be cancelled.
Mate. No, they're not getting cancelled, let's be honest.
All these celebrities are boycotting, so like
who?
Bella Hadid, Gigi Hadid. Well, they're their big ambassadors and they're big people.
Well, now like Kim K's feeling the heat to do the same.
Really?
And deleting all their posts and stories. So it'll be like a Kanye sitchy where people stop buying it.
Who at Balenciaga goes, let's get teddies and put S&M stuff on them and give them to small children? Who's doing that?
I know, but there is this sort of pocket of fashion at the moment that is earing in that direction. So I feel like someone, probably like an idiot like me that's like, I don't think it's that bad, has gone, yeah, this will be really sick and like forward thinking and let it slip through. There would be someone, I promise you, in that head office that is so artistic and like wouldn't think it to be like dirty and gross and just think it to be cool. That's what I reckon.
I get being edgy in fashion, but I think you don't need the kids to be involved in that.
Leave the toddlers out.
I just worry about poor little Tina when she's having a tea party. You got Big Ted there, Humpty Dumpty's at the table, but then there's this other bear with a snooker ball in their mouth who can't drink the tea.
No, and can't talk.
Can't
contribute to the chat around the tea table.
The creepy bit about one of the teddy bears is it's got a pink eye and a blue eye. That's what I find more stirring than the actual harness.
I think you've missed the whole point, to be honest.
Sorry.
Very strange. It is the early show on Nova 100. Cindy in Williamstown, how the hell are you, friend?
I'm really good, thanks, guys. How are you?
Not bad. What are you doing this weekend? What's the most exciting thing you got planned?
Actually, I'm going to Sorrento today after work, and tomorrow my girlfriend's got a launch. She's opening up a cocktail bar in Yarraville, so I'm going to that as well.
It's a fun weekend. Do you know the name of the cocktail bar? Give it a shout out.
Yeah, Miss Botanica. She's opening up next weekend.
Miss Botanica. Go get some beautiful cocktails in Yarraville.
Yeah.
Yarraville underrated.
I haven't checked
That's
it out. I need to
right.
go over there. Hey, Cindy, you work at the Royal Children's Hospital.
I do.
On your lunch break, do you sneak down? Do you get time to sneak down to the Macca's and enjoy a little Happy Meal or anything, or no?
Oh, no, I don't actually. The queue's too long with all the kids, and so I stay away.
I did not know there's a Macca's at the Children's Hospital.
Neither did I.
Yeah, just a little one.
What a thrill.
And also, I can imagine the line there, but I feel like that deserves to be, like, have the best start, like, the biggest sort of counter and the highest amount of staff working to get it out fast.
That's true.
Yeah, no, true. There's not very much seating there, though, so, it's hard when there's queues of kids and then you're trying to navigate somewhere to sit and stuff, so I stay away. But I start quite early, so I have occasionally gone down for a hash brown and egg and bacon muffin, but stay away from the lunchtime queue.
Yes, Mum.
That's wild. So if you're a kid that needs a bit of a lift, just go downstairs to Macca's.
Yeah, man, see Ronald.
see the clown.
Cindy, we're going to send you 6 bottles of wine from Zonzo Estate. Enjoy authentic Italian cuisine paired with the perfect drop of Zonzo Estate.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You guys too.
Hey, thanks, Cindy. In the 90s when Ronald on the ads was actually a man in a clown suit, that was so
Oh, that's
weird.
creepy.
Terrifying.
Yeah, man, he had this red mouth like he'd been huffing red paint. Sarah, good morning. You want to chat about
Crime Stoppers ad.
Wait, give us a look. Mate, it's terrifying.
Yeah, he's scary.
He should be on Crime Stoppers.
No good.
A lot of the stuff in our childhood in the 90s was the stuff of nightmares.
Molly Grubs.
Wow.
Yes.
Don't get us started on Molly Grubs.
No.
Sarah, you want to talk about the Arias? Did you watch it, did you?
I did watch it, and just on your conversation before, it was very cringe-worthy. I did feel sorry for the host, because that obviously wasn't their forte, but yeah, it didn't last long.
No, I know, and I agree with you, Sarah. I feel bad because it would be a great opportunity for, like, Frooms and Prince Wilkins, but it's also like, the 9 people, don't put them up to it. Don't throw them out to the wolves.
Don't sign them the dotted line to offer to host it. Maybe leave it to someone else that's a bit more experienced or something like that. Or learn how to do it somewhere else.
Who would you guys rather host it? You got any ideas you want to chuck out there that should have hosted the Arias?
Oh, I don't know, but not them two from last night.
Frooms was a host on MTV. I did confirm that, yeah.
But she hasn't been for a while, so maybe there's a reason.
What a shit show. Oh, well. Hey.
Yeah.
The Arias, that's the last thing the Arias needed. It's been struggling the last few years.
It's been a couple of years.
Mate.
Since it was held virtually for the last 2 years, so I thought they'd really come in strong this year.
I know.
You know who they needed? Smallsy.
Smallsy.
Fix everything.
You get Kent Smalls out there, we're set. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely. Hey, Sarah, we're going to send you 6 bottles of wine from Zonzo Estate as well. Enjoy your weekend.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
It's the Early Show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.